Sorry about that. I thought I had added myself to the stream. I forget all the time with this that you have to add yourself to the stream, not just your guests. So, excuse me. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I'm AJ or Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch, whichever way you know me as. I see that there are two people here already. Hi, Maribel is hooked. Thank you. She says happy Yutibiversary. And hi, Lisa McClure. She says happy anniversary and Mother's Day. Thank you so much. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I hope you're having a wonderful or had a wonderful day. I had thought about holding this live until tomorrow, but then remembered that Robin from Roving with Rover has bingo and that a lot of people go and play that every Monday, and then I just kept thinking of all these other things. And if I didn't do it today, I would end up having to wait till next weekend. And I didn't want to do that. I'm excited. I wanted to, celebrate today, but, I am a mother, so I get it. A lot of people are busy because of Mother's Day. But I also know a lot of people do stuff in the afternoon. So if you had to miss due to Mother's Day, please don't fret. If you're watching the replay, that is just wonderful, and I appreciate it. Maribella's hooked, says happy Mother's Day. Kathy Belangia says hi, AJ and everyone. Happy Mother's Day. Happy anniversary, AJ. Thank you so much. I'm not used to being up here alone, so please bear with me when I mess up like I did when I came in. Oh my goodness, I still can't believe I did that. I was working on my Nightbot. That's why I was a couple minutes late. Nana Kathleen's here. She says happy Mother's Day and happy Fur Mother's Day. Thank you. I handed my daughter a card and she looked at me like I had completely lost my mind. And then she opened it and she saw that it was, happy Fur Mother's Day for her from her cats. So I made it from her cats, from her nieces and nephew cats, and then also from the two humans, her dad and I. So she was really completely shocked with that. So now I need to try to remember for Father's Day to do that for her husband as well. So Chris's Kaleidoscope is here. Hello, Chris. She says happy Mother's Day and anniversary. Thank you so much. Here we got, speaking of fur babies, we got Kalua here. Gonna say hi to everybody, Clue? Huh? You're gonna say hi? No, you're gonna walk on by. Okay. You do that. And then she stops and she doesn't know what she wants. Okay. She wants to sit where her sissy wants to sit. So she's being her mean little self. And I just had a skein of yarn here. And just like that, I've lost it. Surprise, surprise. I mean, really. Which colors do I have done? So while I'm looking at this, what do you guys have on your hook? What's in your glass and what's on your hook? I have, what's it called? Christmas in Paris tea from, is this Stash Tea? I think this is Stash Tea. Yeah. And it's basically chocolate tea. It is so, so good. Most chocolate teas that I've had do not taste well. This tastes like chocolate. It tastes like a chocolate dessert. I was just like, wow. I've really learned to drink dessert teas anytime I really want a dessert, and it makes me feel a lot better. Nana Kathleen says water in glass and blanket on hook. And here is my yarn. I'm still working on squares for my daughter's blanket. So that's getting ready to go on the hook. But then I also have a cat toy that I had started. I just thought I might have to look at the directions a little bit too much and count while I'm on the live. So, and I want to pay attention to you guys. I like to crochet when I'm live if I don't have to pay attention too much, because it also helps me concentrate on everybody else at the same time. But while I'm up here by myself, that may not work as well. So we will see. I don't have anything started on this square yet, so it can wait for later. Kathy says she has chocolate blueberry coffee in her cup and a shawl on her hook. That is amazing coffee, because I finally had it the other day. Lisa McClure says water and nothing on her hook. She's too sick. Oh, I am so sorry, Lisa. Sorry to hear you're under the weather. I hope you feel better soon. Nana Kathleen says, is tea considered a black tea, and does it have sugar in it? There's no sugar in it, because I looked for that, but I can't remember if it's a black tea. I know they have herbal teas and stuff. I know I drink a salted caramel one that is an herbal. I don't think it has black, because I look for black tea, and if it has caffeine in it, because most black teas have caffeine in them, and I can't drink those before bed. So I don't know now. I'm going to have to go and look that up real quick. Been so long since I've looked it up that I just know that I'm okay drinking it at night. I don't know if they'll have it on here, because this is a holiday flavor. So search Christmas in Paris. It's an herbal tea. Let me come back and see what you guys are saying so I can see. Nana Kathleen says, I have to drink herbal tea and I'm avoiding sugar. I understand that. I'm on a very, very low carb diet. I'm just coming off of being sick since January, but otherwise I'm on a very low carb diet. So I have to be very careful of what I eat and drink as well. And this has been one that I have been able to. It says product description. Oh, it's asking questions first. Do you like this, this, this? Okay, it has chocolate, vanilla, and Pacific Northwest peppermint combined with the light floral notes of lavender to create this lavish chocolate mint tea. Enjoy it as a hot tea by adding a splash of milk and sugar to create the ultimate substitution for calorie-dense hot cocoa. Sip with your pinky up for the utmost vibes of Parisian sophistication. Ooh la la. Ingredients: it has cocoa shells, peppermint, lavender, cocoa flavor, and vanilla extract. And it did say that it is an herbal tea. So there you go. It's called Christmas in Paris, and it's from Stash Tea. Here, let me see. I haven't been on live for a while, and I'm forgetting how to do everything. Right here, this is what it looks like. Is that big enough? I know I put it out when I send, I like to send tea out when I send prizes and stuff when I can. And this is one that I sent around Christmas time. I think I sent it out when I sent my stitch markers out. Then here, let me show you up here, stash, so you can see that it's stash tea. I'm not affiliated with them or anything, but sometimes I think I should be. But I don't just drink their tea. I drink all kinds of tea. I drink Bigelow. I love Bigelow tea. My daughter got me, oh, I can't think of it right now, some kind of tea that came in the in the knit crate. And talk about an expensive tea. Wow. They had a deal for Mother's Day last year. So she got it for me for Mother's Day last year. Hello, Queen's Crafts by Bridget. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, I guess that's if you're in the States. I keep forgetting not everybody has the same Mother's Day. And of course, while I'm doing this, I just dropped something. So if you guys will forgive me, I need to pick it up before I forget about it, and I really need it later. There we go. Just trying to get some cleaning done today before I came on live, and I think instead I ended up making a bigger mess. I had a total of 3 things I promised myself I would get done before I came on live, and a total of 0 of them got done, but I got 2 other things done. So does that count? I want to know. You guys tell me. Does that count still? Although I still have to do the other things. So, oh, I'm glad I just noticed this over here. Let me find the right one. I have all of these patterns that I have printed out here. And first, before I forget, for those of you who know that I've been doing crochet alongs, this is what was from my last crochet along market bag. And what I want to show you guys, it should be in here. Yep, there it is. I am starting my next crochet along this Tuesday for anybody who might be interested. Let me see. I was missing thing. Nana Kathleen, it can be ordered through Walmart. Yeah, I think it can be. They have some stash teas at like your physical Walmart, but they also have other things. Plus, Walmart anymore is like an Amazon. Queen's Crafts by Bridget says, I'm wonderful. Thank you. I'm cooking dinner and doing dishes, so I'll be lurking. My love to all. Lurking is fine. Kathy told me it counts. Thank you, Kathy. And Denise Hoffman says, hey, y'all. Well, considering I have a box of stuff that I've been needing to send to Kathy for since after Christmas. because I got it before Christmas, but I promised everybody that I would send everything out after Christmas. And I have not sent anybody's boxes out yet. And I just found a box big enough for Kathy's. So I'm excited. I actually have it boxed up. I just have to find a couple little things I wanted to add to it. And then I can be getting that on its way. So I'm excited about that. But what I'm really, let me see, Kathy says, love the bag. It was so fun to make. Looking forward to Tuesday. Yes, I am really looking forward to this Tuesday. And this is what we are making. And I can show the pattern because it's a free pattern. I didn't realize before that there's a version 1 and version 2. And it looks like it's just the ears are a little different, but it will be, you can make either the dog or the cat from version 1 or version 2. And I have the link in the last 2 videos that talk about the cowl. I had the link that went to Repeat Crafter Me, but then I found that on her page, all you had was 3 different places because she did it as a cowl where you find it at instead of the whole pattern. And then I found that Yarnspiration had the whole pattern is free on Yarnspirations. So I changed the links to be the Yarnspiration link. So if for some reason it doesn't work, let me know. Kathy says happy meal. Lisa McClure, I don't know if I'll be there Tuesday. I have a doctor's appointment. That's fine if you can't make it Tuesday. I mean, come when you can. That's fine. My reason for doing this particular pattern is it's an easy amigurumi pattern. So there are a lot of people on the edge when it comes to amigurumi, and I love to do amigurumi, and I just thought if I did this as a cowl and we, went and did the virtual chats in my room, and that's where we work on the cowl at. It's not a cowl where you have to, chat in a chat room and not be with people or in a group on Facebook. We're actually going into a virtual room and we're sitting together and we're working on it. And that way I can be there and I can help you with whatever issues you might have. So I'm hoping to see some new faces. And Lisa, if you can't make it Tuesday, I can't remember if you said that you've done amigurumi before or if you haven't. If you need any help getting started and you can't be there, then, just message me and I'll help you. Hey, welcome in, Ambi Craft Reads. She says, hello from my creative corner of creation. I'm trying to get Ambi to come in and do it, but I don't know if she'll have time right now with everything she's doing. Lisa says, thanks, Kathy. I have pneumonia. So hope, oh my goodness, you are in my prayers, Lisa. I hope you get better real soon. I hope you kick it in the butt. Ow! Sorry. Wowzers, that hurt. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to yell that loud. I just got clawed in the leg. For those of you who have cats, I'm sure you understand. Wowzers. I wanted to show you guys something I finished last night, and I was so proud of myself. I want to get another flower done before we go to my mom for Mother's Day, because my husband's working so much I didn't get to go to my mom's today. She came here to drop off my gift, but they didn't call me beforehand, so I couldn't make out her card and everything. And plus I wanted to make her too, but I got finished with the rose. I was working on this during one of the AKA lives, And I just wanted to show you guys that I got it done last night. I was so proud of myself. Now, it called for hot glue, but I used, I didn't use hot glue. I used the stuff that I use with my jewelry. Oh, here it is. I use the, is it E6000? Yeah, the E6000 instead of super glue. Thanks, guys. I've seen patterns where it looks more like a real rose, but this isn't terrible. And I like that it's pretty stuck on there. I just wish that this was a wire. I have a wooden skewer. I wanted to use wire, but my husband was like, you can use the skewers, and actually some of the patterns call for skewers that you use when you're making shish kebabs. And he had found them and had them in the cart already before I could say, no, I really want to use wire. But I also knew that if I tried to use, pipe cleaners, that they would be too flimsy and it wouldn't be able to hold up the weight of the rose. So where I would like her to be able to bend it, she won't be able to, but she should be able to put it in the vase so it goes, a little bit over so people can see the top part. So let's hook this. Kathy belonging. The rose turned out so beautiful. Thank you, Kathy. Lisa says she is quick. No, never done amigurumi. And Nana Kathleen says she's cooking supper for Mother's Day. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. I'm going to have some kind of a subscriber appreciation for my anniversary. But I didn't know if I should do the giveaway here on the live or if I should do it on a different video or how I should do it. Hey, thank you, Ambi. I think it came out so much better than I thought it would. I was really, really excited about it. The other one, I want to make her a calla lily and give her a calla lily in the rose because she loves calla lilies. Roses are her favorite flower, but she really loves calla lilies too. Are you going to find a place to sit down? Huh? Are you? I don't think people want to see your behind. Ambi says, nice. Well, I guess our co-host has decided to join us now. I just realized she just squeezed me with her claw when I said that. Like, don't say that, Mom. Are you trying to be close to Mama for Mother's Day, huh? Are you? Okay. Yeah. Okay, you answered my question with that, Lisa. Sorry, I am like poof in the head right now. You've never done amigurumi. So yeah, if you have any issues with starting it, if you can't be in the live, then just message me. And if you're too sick, I mean, don't feel like you have to be there. I can always help you. I can always open the room and, you can always jump in and I can always help you at some other time as well. So, I will help anybody if they want to learn anything that I know that has to do with crochet, whether it's amigurumis or, whatever. Give me 1 second. I just realized that I never opened this up on YouTube, so I didn't make sure that I have it set for me to get all the chats, and I'm wondering if I'm only getting the top chat. So I want to do that right now. If you hear extra sounds, I apologize. There we go. Yeah, I was only getting top chat. So if I missed anything that anybody said, I do apologize. I do also have up on my community page. I talked about it in a video, but I'm not sure which one. But on a community page, I have up about July. I want to do a crochet along in July for Christmas in July. So I have a post up asking people, what small thing would you like to make for Christmas in July? And then I'm going to take all of the suggestions and I'm going to put them in a poll so that we can get the top vote. And that's the one I will find a free pattern for. And then we can do that. I know so far in the running, we have a stocking, a doily. I want to say we have an ornament. I think that may be it so far. I have to look between all the places because even though that's the place that I asked everybody to go to, people are responding in my group on Facebook, which is fine. So I have some responding there. I had some responding on the community tab, and then I think I had some responses on the video itself. So I'm going to have to go and look and make sure that I'm not missing any. But as far as I know, I think that's the 3 for right now. Reminder, Kathy, you haven't put yours on there. She keeps saying, oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Remind me. So, and I hope everybody is enjoying the crochet alongs because I am really enjoying doing them with you guys. So, what was everybody up to for Mother's Day? Did anybody else get to see their kids today or, do anything? I didn't get to go anywhere, but, my daughter and her husband came over and they brought me mini vanilla cupcakes and brought me some vegan candy and they brought me some gorgeous daffodils. They are just gorgeous. I love daffodils so much. The only thing is, she said, Mom, they're not cat friendly, so you got to put them up out of reach. She had realized that after she got them. So I will answer that in a few minutes, Ambi. Ambi wants to know, what is your favorite part about being on YouTube for 2 years? I want to see what everybody is saying. Lisa says it's been fun doing the cows. Maribel is hooked, says my daughter and fiance came over and my son is home visiting from Texas. Oh, that is so nice. Denise Hoffman says not seeing my daughter, but did get to see my mom. Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to get to see anybody today. I called my mom like on Thursday and told her that I was really sorry that Lisa says, no, too sick, I need to go. Okay, go lay down, Lisa. Go take care of yourself. I hope you get better real soon. Anyway, I wasn't supposed to see anybody today. My daughter has been sick. She didn't know if she was going to be better or not. And because of all of my stuff, she knows not to come around me sick. And she was like, so I guess I'm not going to get to see you on Mother's Day, Mom. And I was like, well, we can always see each other, the next weekend. And, if anybody else in here has chronic illnesses, you know that whatever it may be, whatever holiday, whatever it may be, birthdays, whatever, you may not be able to celebrate on the day. You may have to wait for another day because you just may be too sick. If somebody else is sick, whatever. So I had already called my mom on Thursday to let her know that we wouldn't be able to go there because my husband has been working doubles because he's security at the hospital and they lost a security guard quit the other day. So they needed more help. So he's been working doubles. Oops. Sorry, forgot about that. I don't know why it came back on. Abby says, so sorry, I have to go. My phone is at 10%. We'll try to come back. Sorry, I hope you can come back on, Ambi. If not, I understand. My mom gets really upset if we don't get to go over there, so I wanted to call her early and let her know. And that is one of my favorite parts of the day, too, is going over there and giving her, her gift. We used to get her a hanging basket of flowers, and I miss doing that. We used to go, and I used to get like 9 flats of flowers, and that would be my Mother's Day gift. And that was back when my husband, was giving me the Mother's Day gift for my daughter. So I used to have all my flowers outside, and I can't do it anymore. I think if I could physically do it, he would probably still, do that for me, but I can't physically do it anymore. And I miss it so, so much. And that's one reason why my daughter got me the daffodils, because she knows I just adore them. And I will make sure those bulbs get put in the ground. But anyway, yeah, it was nice that my mom and dad decided they had to do some errands anyway. So they stopped by and, dropped a gift off that she had for me, which it's kind of funny. I decided to make her a couple crocheted flowers so that they would be there forever and, not real, so they won't die. She got me a bunch of, I don't know if they're silk, but they're fabric flowers. So, yeah, fabric flowers so that my dad said, those aren't the kind you water before he left. And they're in a really cute watering can. What I want to know, I want to call him and ask, is the watering can functionable or is that just for display too? Because I need a watering can and it would be perfect for what I need it for. So anyway, Kathy says, spent the day with my son. He made me dinner and gave me flowers today. That is so sweet. He did more than that. What else did he do that you got early? I won't say it if you don't want me to. Let me see. Ambi wanted to know, what is my favorite part about being on YouTube for 2 years? My favorite part about being on YouTube for 2 years is you guys. As you guys know, my reason for coming on YouTube to begin with is because I'm disabled. Denise says, can't stay, but happy Mother's Day and second anniversary. Thank you so much, Denise. I think I'll do the giveaway in a separate video. So many people are having to leave here. Anyway, my favorite thing is you guys. Hey, Donna, welcome in. She says, I made it. Yay. Yay. Kathy says, he ordered me the mom pickle jar from Tangled Poets full of mini skeins. That pickle jar is so gorgeous, full of those mini skeins. So, yeah, if I had to pick out just one thing that was my favorite part about being on YouTube for 2 years, it would be you guys, my subscribers. You know, and those of you who I met who are like family, who come into the virtual chat that I do in my group, it's just, you've changed my life the last 2 years, and I so appreciate it more than you can ever know. And since Ambi asked me a question, I didn't even think about this, but if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask, feel free to ask me anything. I'm an open book, so I will talk about anything. Well, almost anything. Hey, Donna, did you do anything special for Mother's Day? A couple people have left. Ambi, her phone was dying, so she was going to try to get back on, I'm guessing with her laptop. So just so you know, Ambi's not here right now, Donna. Awesome. She said her husband took her out to dinner at IHOP. I love IHOP. I don't love the one that we have around here, but I love other IHOPs. Aw, thank you, Kathy. She said we love and appreciate you too, AJ. He got you a beautiful card. That is so sweet. You know, when my daughter got old enough to do her own things for Mother's Day, my husband has not given me a Mother's Day card since then. I used to still do things for him for Father's Day and give him a card, and I just stopped too. I'm like, well, if you're stopping, I'm stopping. Although I think this year I'm still going to do something for him. But what I do for him is going to be more what the cats are doing for him. I want to get him a cat dad shirt or something like that. She said, Brandy and Melissa called. Amanda texted that she's sending a card. Cool. Looks like everybody had a really great day today, except for poor Lisa, who's sick. I hate being sick on holidays. Meow. I figured I looked through my prize box to see what I still had left in there before I came on here, which I don't have a lot. But I found this frame that I put in there last year to give out around this time of year. So whoever it is who wins, for those people who know me, when I do subscriber appreciation, I do a mystery box because I want to get to know you guys and try to put whatever it is that I have and to pick from that'll be close to what your likes are, your favorite colors, so on and so forth. I don't have as much yarn to pick from now to be able to do favorite colors and stuff, but I do put other little things into. And one of the things that I found that I wanted to put into this one, since my second Yutibiversary is falling on Mother's Day, I found this really cute frame that says, "I love mommy." And it's got the little hearts and the butterflies and stars and everything. I just thought that would be really, really cute to add into the giveaway. So that's one little sneak peek that I can give you. And of course, it will be called a subscriber appreciation because I don't call mine giveaways because I find that helps keep the people away that do the whole trying to say they're you and all of that stuff. The bad element, I guess you could say, away. I have to watch it. Kahlua is laying on everything because that's her favorite place to be, is on top of what I am making. Now, if I'm making something for thank you, Kathy. If I'm making something for an order, I do that. I try to do that away from the cats, unless it's somebody that I know has, cats too. If it's for a baby, I will sometimes lock myself up in my room. Oh, that's just Nightbot. I'm like, I can't read that. What did somebody write? It's just Nightbot. Trying to think if there's anything else. I showed you the next crochet along, which is going to be the amigurumis. And then the one after that will be whatever we're doing for Christmas in July. And then the one after that, I had said before I was going to do 2 market bags, this year for crochet alongs. I had been kind of wishy-washy iffy on that because the one bag that I really, really wanted to do for this last one ended up not being a free pattern. So I had to find something else to do. And that happened to be the one that I was going to do for the second one. Well, now we have found a really cute bag. So we are going to do another market bag. So we're going to do the amigurumi and then the Christmas in July. And then we will do the next one will be a market bag again. And after that, I don't know. So if people have suggestions for things that they would like to do, I'm trying to keep to things that are like 2 to 3 weeks. That's all that it'll take to make them. I know with the amigurumis, especially if I have people who are new to them, it may take longer. It may take more like 4 weeks or longer. And I'm fine with that. That's why I gave myself enough room before July gets here. So, any more questions? Um, Anybody wants to know about being on YouTube for 2 years? I feel like I'm losing it here. We were doing really good. We were at a really good pace, and now everything has like come to a dead stop. I think that's why I like to have a co-host, somebody else on here, because we can banter back and forth, and then the time goes by quickly. And if the chat stalls, it's not so hard for you when you have somebody else than when you're up here by yourself. You working on anything while you're in here, Donna? I did my usual what's on your hook and what's in your cup when we started. Oh, another thing that I would like to know from you guys is who would you like me to have on when I do my next live? Well, my next live, I already know who I'm working with to get scheduled, unless somebody would happen to get scheduled before her. But do you have any um oh, my brain just froze. Sorry. Nana Kathleen says, I'm still here but listening as I finish preparing dinner. Oh, that's fine, Nana Kathleen. I am so glad that you're still here. You could do a cowl scarf or a simple shawl for a cow. Yeah, that would be a good idea, Kathy. Donna says, I'm disappointed I won't get to come to visit you this year. Drinking coffee and working on my first tutorial set of fingerless mittens. Nana Kathleen Thriss. That would be a good one. I could ask her to see if she would like to come on here live with me. That would be a nice one. She would be a good one. I mean, not that would be a nice one. She's not an object. Anybody else have any ideas of people they may want to see as a co-host on a live? Let me get my paper and write these down. Chris's Kaleidoscope. I'm here. Change machines. Good to see you back, Chris. Did you see what the next cowl is, Chris? Aren't you the one who was interested in doing the cowls here before? I think when I was on live last time that you said. Okay. Did you get to see the pattern? I showed what we're going to do. I wanted to make sure that you got to see it, because I know that you didn't want to do the first one and you weren't sure about the market bag, but we're doing the amigurumi one this time. No, you didn't get to see it? Okay, here, let me see. Oh, it's right here. This is what we're doing this time. I picked an easy amigurumi. It's about teddy bear size. And that should help make it easier for anybody who hasn't done an amigurumi yet. So that's what we're doing, and we're starting this Tuesday. And we're doing it at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because that still seems to be the best time for everybody, which I know that's the time that you had given me that would be good. When I had asked in my live for a good time, you were the only person who answered. So, but everybody else seems to agree with that time right now. We've been having a lot of fun. There is another content provider who may be coming in because she hasn't done amigurumis yet, and she would like to learn. So that would be great. You have to forgive me for a minute. I had all these ideas in my head of what I wanted to talk about, and then it's like all of a sudden I have brain fog. You have to forgive me. Oh, I know I don't personally have a dog, but you didn't hear that. Could I repeat? What didn't you hear, Chris? I was going to say something and now. Oh, schedule. It's starting this Tuesday. I'm doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's starting at, now I've got to think, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and so on and so forth. And I'm doing it Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm not sure how long this one is going to run. I'm thinking no longer than 4 weeks, but I'll reassess after we get to like the third week to see how much is still left to do. I know I can make it, within that time frame. I just want to make sure that, anybody who is new and hasn't done one before has enough time to do it, to do everything. Anyway, I was wondering, would anybody want like something for pets for a crochet along? I don't have a dog, but the first thing that comes to my mind is like a dog sweater, um, a dog bed. You're welcome, Chris. One thing I want to make, well, I need to make a not a dog bed. I need to make a cat bed. I've been promising for the last 2 years, and I haven't gotten one done yet. And if I don't get it done this year, I think my husband's gonna wring my neck. That and Christmas stockings. Um, yeah, a cat bed. But what I really want to make sometime, and I don't know, I mean, I think it would be fun to make, but I also think that for me, I would want to make it with other people because I can see where it seems like such a big project that I might get like intimidated by it. But I would love to do one of those cat couches that they have. And they're actually, it can be for a cat or a small dog. So, but the ones that, they have the different couches that you can do, and you make the couch, it's couch cushions and the blanket. You can do, there's one that has a blanket for the back of it. There's one that has pillows. They've got all different kinds of them out there now. Would something like that interest you guys? Like not a regular cat bed, but something fancy like that. It might take more than a month to do, but if, especially if we're only working on it for that hour that we're together, unless everybody makes sure that they get more time in, we focus on one piece or something each week. What do you guys think? Anybody else like that idea? Is that the kind of cat bed you were talking about, Kathy, or were you talking about just a regular cat bed? Of course, we could do a cow for cat toys. I know all about cat toys. Sounds intimidating, but I'd give it a try. My cat isn't that picky. She'll lay on anything. Yeah, Kahlua is pretty much like that, but I want to make one I want to make more than one, actually. I want to make one for the house here, but I also want to make one for them to auction off for Meow Mission, which is the organization that I'm making the cat toys for. I just think that would be so cool. I figure if I make the first one, learn how to make it, and then the second one, should be a lot easier. But I also want to make more than one of the designs. Like I really want to make the one that's considered a bed and not a couch, but the round one. I want to make that one for here. But if I was making one as a donation, I would want to make the couch or the love seat. Donna says she has a great pattern for a dog sweater. I have a great one too from the designer Itchin for some stitching. I did hers 2 years ago, year and a half ago. Christmas time, not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before. I was commissioned to make it. And she is really sweet. If anybody, for those of you who don't know, lots of times if you find a pattern from a designer and you're not sure on, if it's quite the right size, like the dimensions that I was given for the dog that I need to make it for did not fit in the medium or the large. Some of the dimensions fit in the medium and some fit in the large. So I wrote something in the comments and put the dimensions that I was having an issue with and said what I thought maybe I would do to try and change it for what I needed. And she came back and she told me exactly how to make it. She was like, change this for this row, do this up until here, blah, blah, blah. And she just wrote it all down for me. And I was amazed because I've never seen a designer do that before. So I've learned if you have questions like that on patterns, make sure that you ask them about it, leave a comment, and they will, get back to you. But anyway, I didn't. Donna, did you mean that you have a pattern, your own pattern, or you have one from a designer? Because I know that you design your own things too. I know that you do both. You design and you read patterns. So that would be cool too, to do a crochet along and have the person who designed it there. Okay. Chris would have to take a pass on cat or dog stuff this year. All righty. Is there anything that you would like to see done in a crochet along, Chris? Just trying to get ideas, and if it's not for this year, it could be for next year. Would anybody be interested in an actual wearable? Now, that would not be for this year. I'm thinking maybe for next year, like in the springtime, a spring top or something, or even maybe after Christmas is over, starting to work on a spring top for when it gets nice out. For those of us who live where it's not hot all the time. Kathy, wearables are my favorite makes. Chris says yes. What kind of wearables would you guys would be interested in? I've only done a very few so far. Um, Donna, one I designed myself. I sent you a photo on text message. That's really cute, Donna. Chris says, I'm looking for a good pattern for a tee. Well, I can tell you what. I test crochet, and from the group that I am on Facebook, I can tell you that Sunflower Cottage Crochet, she has like 3 really nice looking tees coming out. I'm not sure if they're all for blog hops or what, but she's got 3 different ones coming out, and each one of them looks really cool. Kathy says tops, cardigan, shawls, ponchos. A poncho would be nice. I would love a poncho and a shawl. For those of you who don't know, I'm not doing any tops this year. Um, I won't be doing any until after I have my surgery. I'm going to be having skin removal. So I'm probably going to lose a size or two. So I don't want to make anything and then have it be like mega, mega, mega too big. And then I don't want to make something a size or two smaller and then find out that it's actually more than that, or, or less. So then I still need to go bigger, or whatever. I just figure it's better to wait until I have the surgery and I have healed, because I'm also going to be larger than what size I'm going to be when I start the healing process because of all the inflammation and everything. Donna says, I'm designing a raglan top that doesn't require any seaming and has half sleeves and is tunic length. That sounds cool. Maybe we can do that next year. Until after my surgery, I mean, ponchos are a cool thing that I can make. I have a sweater that I want to make. I just don't know if it's a free pattern or not. I would have to look. I already have the yarn for it. I actually have yarn for a couple of them. I have yarn for a duster, but something like that, a duster, I want to wait until I know what size I'm going to be for that too, because a duster for the size that I am takes a lot more yarn. So I would rather wait, and I have enough yarn for the size. I should say the size that I was when I decided I wanted to do it. And that was before I started losing my weight at the end of last year. And then, so I'm already at least two sizes, I think, at least a full size smaller than I was before because of all of the loose skin. I should be at least two sizes smaller, but because of the loose skin, I'm only one. Angel Renee today. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? And happy Mother's Day to you if you're a mother. As you come in, let us know what's on your hook and what's in your cup. Happy Mother's Day to you, Angel. Maritza's, where'd it go? Yarn and Crafts. Hola. She's waving her hand. Hi, Maritza. How are you? Happy Mother's Day. I hope everybody has been having a wonderful day today. Close these curtains before we started, and the cats opened them again. I can never keep them completely closed. Okay, so let me see. We've got cat. Write everything down. Cat beds. Poncho. Kathy says if it's the Mandela cardigan, there is a free version. What cardigan is it that I got the yarn for? I can't even remember anymore. The one that you and I were going to do together. The one by is it Hanjan? Is she the one who made it? That is the mandala one, isn't it? shawls. Cardigans. Okay, I'm going to try and find the picture of this cardigan and see what you guys think. See if you would like to do it in a crochet along. It's Ned and Mimi. Okay, thanks to Kathy. Ned and Mimi. Crochet. Garments. Pop-ups. Oh, I really wish whoever invented pop-ups would not have done so. They are the bane of my existence sometimes. There we go. It's called the Dream. That's why I didn't realize it was the one that we were doing. It's called the Dreamcatcher cardigan. So I always get confused. Chris's Kaleidoscope says, hello, Maritza. Nana Kathleen says, I'm back. Welcome back. Angel Renee today says, I was watching some part of this live. That was the beginning, refreshed, and now on the actual live part. I have done that before myself, Angel. In case you missed it, I did say hi when you came in and asked you what was in your cup and on your hook if you're working on anything. Don't feel bad. I do that too. Share screen. What do you guys think of this cardigan? I'm making it, whether you guys will want it as a crochet along or not. But would this interest you guys since it is a free pattern on her site? Did I open up the actual? Yes, I did. There's the square that starts the back. I just think it is so gorgeous. And then there's that part. Let's see if they show it. Somewhere they show it with some, there it goes, with somebody wearing it with the back. Isn't that gorgeous? I just think that this cardigan is simply gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Would anybody be interested if I did this as a cow? Angel says, haha, I'm making a sun hat and hanging out with family. Super cute. I love the design of the granny. Awesome. I made a sun hat last year. I just need to make the little braided thing that I want to put around it, around the brim. Mine was a Make and Do Crew sun hat. You like this one, Chris? Awesome. Awesome. I will have to think about doing this as a crochet along then, maybe after July. And then that way it'll get us ready for the fall. It's supposed to be, like a spring type cardigan, but whatever you wear in the spring, you can wear in the fall. So That would be great. Awesome, awesome. Let me stop sharing. There we go. Where's the pattern for it? It's a Ned and Mimi pattern. I don't know if it'll let me put it in. I will try and see if it'll let me put it in the chat. There you go. There's the link for it. It is a gorgeous sweater. So I'm trying to think, what do I already have? We have the amigurumi one coming up this week. So May amigurumi. July is going to be whatever Christmas item. And I guess we will see how long this one takes that we're doing in May. If it doesn't take more than a couple weeks, I'll squeeze the market bag into June, so we can start the Dreamcatcher, this cardigan in August. If not, I will have to do the market bag first. I guess I wouldn't have to do it first. We could do the cardigan and then the market bag, because a market bag could be a gift. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I'll either do the Dreamcatcher one. It's going to be either August or September. Chris says, I'm thinking of using my Which Way Filet poncho pattern and figuring out the numbers for different yarn and hooks. That would be cool. And then she says phone. So she's gone. I will have to go and look that up, Chris. Awesome, awesome. I am so excited. I am so thankful for all of you who came today to celebrate my 2-year anniversary. As I said, I am going to have oh my goodness, I am so sorry. My brain fog is getting so much worse when it gets nighttime. Yeah, I have to apologize. I am going to have a subscriber. I kept on thinking employee. The word employee came in. Oh, by the way, congratulations, takes dedication. Oh, thank you so much, Angel. I'm going to have a subscriber appreciation gift. So I call it that instead of a giveaway. So you do have to be subscribed. I'm not going to do it during the live because I know a lot of people can't come in the live. I will be making a video. I don't know. I may do it as soon as the live is over, just a short video saying that it's the subscriber appreciation video. And it will be, oh, come on, brain. It's going to be the way that I always do it. Hi, Diane. How are you? Mystery. There's the word I'm looking for. It will be a mystery gift. So I like to do it that way so that I have stuff in my prize box, which I don't have a whole lot right now, but I can look through the yarn that I have too. Um, I've gotten some more yarn that I can look through. And I like to do it as a mystery so that I can find out people's favorite colors, things they like and stuff. And that way, if, since I make stitch markers and things too, if I put something like that in there, I don't know if I will or not. Um, I don't know what I'll put in it. The one thing I do know that is going in it, and I showed this earlier for those of you who were not here, is this. I love this Mother's Day, basically. Since my 2-year fell on Mother's Day, I thought it would be kind of cute to put this in my subscriber appreciation. So that will be going in there. And otherwise, it's a mystery one because, like I said, I like making it so that it goes towards the person who's getting it. And yeah, even though I don't have a lot to choose from right now, at least what I do have to choose from, I can go through and try and figure it out what, goes with the person it will go to. Diane Dorrance is here. Hello. She says, hello, everyone. And she said, good. Nana Kathleen says, I'm still on the fence about having content. I may just do shorts occasionally. I don't like being in front of a camera. And she says, I love mysteries. Yeah, I just started doing shorts. I have just started reading the Bible and stuff again. So I asked my subscribers, and they all like the idea of me doing a Bible verse a day. So I do a short every day of a Bible verse that I get on a app on my phone. So I haven't done today's yet. I will be doing that as soon as we get off here as well. So I've been really enjoying it, and it seems that other people do as well. Angel Renee today says, cute at Nana Kathleen. You can just do videos of your hands crocheting and talk a bit. It's a good way to let the creativity out. I've seen quite a few people doing that. Yes, everybody, please drop your channels so everybody can go and see who you are. I'm trying to think. I know I'm subscribed to a couple of you. We'll be on for just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to be signing off because I do have some things I need to finish up tonight before I have to get to bed. So anybody else have any questions for me? Like Ambi was on earlier and asked what it was like to have what was my favorite thing about being online for 2 years. Angela Renee today says, I like people doing Bible verses because I am just getting into understanding the Bible and such. So for me, this venture of YouTube has brought me to reconnect to faith. Thank you for the shorts. You are so welcome, Angel. I am also starting to understand the Bible and stuff. I don't have the best background with going to church. My parents didn't take my brother and I to church. They decided that we could decide what we wanted when we got older. Honestly, I think it was just their way out of not going to church every week. Although they did have, they did have something, bad, I guess. I don't know if bad's the right word for it. That happened for both of them. And they just decided their way of dealing with it was to stop going to church. So I watch, oh goodness, my brain. Cynthia's Joyful Creations. I think that's the name of her channel. I love Cynthia. She does Bible scriptures, Bible verses. Her and I have become friends. And I just mentioned to her that I needed that I was looking for a Bible. I asked her what was the best type of Bible for me to get since I was looking into one. And the next thing I know, she sent me one. I had an Amazon package here waiting for me. She sent me the Bible and she sent me highlighters to highlight it with. So I was just completely blown away. Nana Kathleen says, I also like Bible content. I love the straight scripture reading. Angel Renee today says, see it, Nana Kathleen. You could read aloud and just point your camera at your hands crocheting. Angel Renee says, AJ, I'm there every Tuesday for the Bible study. I've made it once in the last couple months. I do go and watch on replay. I'm hoping to make it again. It just happens to fall at the time of something else that I do. So I don't get there live all the time, but there's just a way with how she talks and how calm and soft her voice is that it's just so easy to take it all in. Just so easy. I love her to pieces. She is just so dear to me. She is just one of the great many friends that I have met being here on YouTube that I am so grateful for. There are so many of you I would have never met if I wouldn't have been here. And just from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys all. I really do. When I say it at the end of my video that, I love all my subscribers, it's the truth. I do. I love you guys all. I've had nothing but, great things with all of you guys. Nana Kathleen says, God Crochet Chatter does Bible reading. Suzanne is currently doing Revelation study verse by verse. Angel says, AJ, I am a stay-at-home mom. Sorry, I am not the best when it comes to all of the abbreviations and stuff. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so home all the time with the kids. You go when you can to anywhere that brings joy. Yep, that is so true. That is so true. For those who don't know, my original reason for coming on, it was because I'm disabled and I can't drive. I'm stuck in my house basically 24/7 unless it's a day that I'm going to the doctor's office. And I just needed a release and I needed a way to find friends. And that's why I set up my group on Facebook so that I can do virtual chats in my room. And that's how I met Donna, Melfina's Magic. That's how I met Kathy. That's how I met Terry from Nana's Crochet Ideas, and Ambi, who was in here earlier. I mean, I have like a new family. It's how I met Kaylin from Kay's Crochet Haven. You know, I met like my best friends that I have now, and it's just so amazing. Angel Renee says at Scraptastic Yarn, Jane, she reads the Bible out loud, and I just started listening this year, finding my own way around faith. Nana Kathleen, I'm a Nana Mama. I adopted 3 grand darlings and I'm raising them. Bless your heart, Nana Kathleen. Just bless your heart. Well, I hope your mom is doing good today, Chris. And Nana says the grand darlings are homeschooled. You know, my husband and I did the whole, when my daughter was younger, should I homeschool or should we send her to school? And we really, really wanted to homeschool. But it came down to, I told my husband, I said, you know, she doesn't listen to me here. Not that she didn't listen to me when it, you know, that she was a bad child. She was a very good child. But when it came to, you know, things like where I was trying to teach her things, she didn't always listen. She would just, you know, like look away, you know, or whatever. And I told him, I said, if she couldn't pay attention to me at, you know, just mother and child, there's no way she was going to pay attention to me trying to teach her, you know, and try to, you know, homeschool her. So we agreed that we would put her in the public school system. And we were lucky. They started doing charter schools at the time. And she got into a charter school and she just flourished and did amazing there. And plus, she was a single, you know, child. So she needed to get out and have that contact. Now, if I had things to do over again, if I had a couple more children, I would have definitely homeschooled. So my cousins homeschooled. Did you see the message I sent you on Instagram? Is that for me, Chris? And if it is, no, I did not, but I will go and look when we are done. Angel Night grandmamas are the best because they had to step up and wanted to. Kudos to you. We have 3 boys, 2 go to school, 1 is still 3. I totally understand. My youngest son will need / excel at school. Nana Kathleen, the 20-year-old still lives with us. The 17-year-old graduates from high school in November. The 11-year-old going into 6th grade. We are both retired. I retired 2 years ago. Hubby is the teacher. Cool. And that's older grandbabies. The teenage years, I think, are the hardest. Okay, I got it, Chris. Chris says, you have made great progress on your weight loss journey. Thank you. I have tried very, very hardly. Very hardly. It's been very hard. Um, in order to get my skin removal, I had started gaining weight last year because I have chronic pancreatitis and there are times that I can't eat. And that's just like I got sick this last January and I was just getting to where I couldn't eat things. And actually, my husband was afraid I was getting to the point of where they put me on a feeding tube the last time. I had I'd had bariatric weight loss and it something went wrong with it and they wouldn't believe me that there was something wrong. They kept thinking that I, ate myself back to being big. I'm trying to reduce this really quick. And then 9 years later, I found the doctor who just hearing what I had went through, knew what happened, had me take a simple test. And he's like, okay, he would do my revision. He did my revision. I ended up almost getting into the 100s. I was at 202 pounds. And then I started getting extremely ill. It was before we knew that I had chronic pancreatitis. And I ended up with a feeding tube. Once I had the feeding tube, I gained like 60 pounds overnight, it seemed like. And I it was just a hard time. And I've gone back and forth and back and forth. And I got to the point where I was gaining again some, and I was going to be able to have this surgery, but I had to be down at a certain weight. So my dietitian put me on a completely low carb diet. I mean, low, no carb. And it's not really a diet, it's a change of life plan. Um, so I started doing the low carbs and it just started falling off. And I've never had this much success with a new way of eating. And I've had so many issues, and my body seems to be fine with this, and my pancreatitis and chronic pancreatitis seems to be doing better with it. I just have to be careful. And I did have to go back to carbs while I was sick, but I haven't gained any. I have remained at how much I had lost. So let me see what I missed. Nana Kathleen says adoption was finalized in 2015. Donna says happy Grandmother's Day, Nana. Angel Renee says congratulations to you at Nana Kathleen. Nana says prayers at AJ. Thank you so much. They are greatly needed and appreciated. Angel Renee says at AJ, my husband has wanted weight loss surgery, but tells me what if something goes wrong. I haven't met anyone that this happened to, and now I see his concerns were valid. Prayers. Thank you. I just say check out the surgeon and where you're going to very, very well. I thought I checked out my first surgeon very well. What I didn't realize is because my insurance wanted to pay the smallest amount that they could pay, they wouldn't agree for me to have it at the hospital where he did all of the procedures. They paid for me to have it at the teaching hospital. And even though it was at the teaching hospital, he made it sound like he would be the one doing the actual procedure. And it wasn't him. It was a student who did my procedure. And it didn't heal correctly. So that was part of it, but it also could have maybe had something to do with the actual surgery itself. But the opening didn't heal and get small enough, so it was just letting food pass through. So I had started losing weight, and then it just stopped because the opening was too big. Chris says, Nana Kathleen, I tossed you some yarn. Nana Kathleen says, that means no pasta. I'm trying to cut back on carbs and avoiding sugar. Yes, but there are so many pasta replacements, you would be amazed. My husband has been going online and finding recipes, low carb recipes, and they have been amazing. Angel Renee says, my husband did keto and lost about 100 pounds in 1 year. It was hard, but he did it. Yes, it's hard. It's hard to do low carb. And I know keto is even a little bit different. Mine is just strictly low carb. So, whereas people on keto look at net carbs, I have to look at the total carbs, which makes it even worse. Things that my friends who are on keto can eat or drink, I'm not supposed to because they have more carbs in them. So, yeah. But I've learned that I like avocados for one thing. And my daughter's vegan, so that has helped because I started eating a lot of, when we have dinners with her, we have to make, vegan meals and stuff. So my husband and I have learned how to eat vegan, and I would even eat a lot of like the vegan this to me it's a counter oh, I can't think of the word I want to say. Anyway, I've been learning how to eat a lot of the meats, the vegan meats and stuff. Contraindication, I mean, meat and vegan aren't really, anyway. Um, but I've learned how to eat the vegan, the the meat crumbles, and things, and make things with that because I needed to for my daughter. And we found out that when I eat those, that my body processes it easier. So, so yeah, then doing the low carb, it seemed to process that easier as well. And that's not the bariatric surgery part of my body, but the chronic pancreatitis, because I've actually had so many stomach surgeries. I had so many contraindications from having such a big surgery for the second time. It wasn't actually because it was bariatric, it was just the surgery itself, that I was in the hospital for over 100 days that year, off and on throughout the year. And then I ended up with an ulcer and different things, and back on the feeding tube that I had come off on. And I've had so many different stomach surgery, they had to reverse my my last bariatric surgery. But the surgeon who did it, he reversed it in a way that my stomach is like it's banded permanently. So Chris says, has anyone here seen a Bible study fellowship on YouTube? I have not. I haven't actually looked for one yet, so no. Angel says, Kathy, I need to try it out. Congratulations. What did I miss that Kathy said? What did I miss, Kathy? Oh, she says that Angel, I did keto and now low carb, lost 127 pounds over 2 years. Kathy looks great. She comes to my virtual chats. So if you guys ever want to come in and chat virtually and crochet with us, I haven't been opening the room as much because I've been sick, but if people want to open more, I can start opening it more because I've been feeling better. Kathy says, thanks. It's hard to start, but you get used to it after a couple weeks. It is very hard to start, but yes, you do get used to it. Angel says, I was on the fence with vegan stuff, but my brother is an actual activist that we have totally tried a lot and you get used to it. Yes, you do get used to it. And for so many people saying that it's not healthy, it's actually very healthy. Nanny Kathleen said, me either. If you do it the right way, it can be healthy as long as you make sure you get your protein sources in. That's the main thing. Because if you don't have protein in your body's not going to function the way it's supposed to. And I have learned that the hard way. Okay, I have been on here for an hour and 46 minutes, so I am going to be stopping here soon. Does anybody else have any questions for me about anything? It can be about bariatric, it can be about how I eat, it can be about anything. It can be about my channel. Because even though my channel is basically crochet, I will talk about my life and, whatever. So, Chris is nighttime medication time. I love you, and she's listening. I love you too, Chris. I did get your request on Instagram, and I added you. And if you guys need any other ways to get a hold of me, you can always send me an email. I'm not the best at checking my emails. I need to get better at checking them. You can always send me a message on Facebook. Friend me is the easiest way, and then send a message to make sure that I see it. But I do try to check, where all the messages come from, since they've made it harder to message somebody when you're not a friend with them. I also have the group chat from my group. And Angel says, I apologize if I have to cut chatting, but gotta go. We'll see all of you lovely friends on the YouTube streets. I added the bell for your channel at AJ, and we'll probably see you on more lives. Great chat. Bye, chat friends. Have a good night. Later, Angel. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, you can get a hold of me on Facebook, on Instagram, and you can always email me, and you can always leave me a message on my community chat. So, or a message down in, the chat from any of the videos. So, I think if there's no other questions, if there's no, let me see, any questions, any, if there's anybody else that you guys want me to try to have on as a co-host, or anything you want to see as a Cal, I am going to get going. Kathy says, thanks. AJ had so much fun. Good night, everyone. Donna says, love you, sis AJ. Love you too, Donna. Okay, I'm going to say good night. If you guys have anything else, put it in the comments when this comes up. And this has been so fun. I appreciate you guys so much. And I don't know, I may start trying to come on live by myself a little more often every once in a while. But I do love having my lives where I have somebody else that I can ask questions of and stuff while we're doing it. So, Nanny Kathleen says, God bless and keep you all. And I would ask you, Nana, if you would want to come on with me, but you don't like showing your face from what you said. So I wouldn't want to ask you to do something you're not comfortable with. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your Mother's Day nights, and I will see you later. Night. Oh, remember you matter. Remember you are beautiful and gorgeous, and I love you all. I can't believe I almost forgot that. Good night.